I, my, and me. If you didn't get that, I, my, and me. I, my, me, I, my, me, I, my, me. Some names, huh? I, my, me. Are sisters whom are on a journey, living in their time-traveling portal mansion, along with their maid, Mia, who may or may not be an android. She is also their guard, their protector, while they're on their quest, which you didn't just hear from me. They are on a mission for the One, and overseered by their guide, Keith. It's the Popotan. Popotan are magical dandelions in which they seek. I is able to speak to them. She can ask for their help in aiding them. Can they undertake this journey through time, never being able to stay in one time and place for too long, never being able to make friends, or getting too close with any other person, knowing they will soon just disappear within space?
Are they mature enough to undertake this? Is it even worth it? Or will they just abandon their quest altogether? If they are even allowed to, will the Popotan allow it? Meet the characters.
But just briefly. I, the oldest sister, who runs the shop in and outside of the homes. Which, in the plot, I didn't mention the shops, but it's not important, as they're never open. Anyways, she's the one who talks to the Popotan, which I did mention, and I'm mentioning it again. But what she really wants is to be a teacher. Her cooking also sucks, I guess, but that's not important. Me, the youngest sister, like all animes, has that one annoying brat. Well, that's her. Obsessed with puffy things and cosplaying as a magical girl. She is also the most perverted one in the group. Always talking about the lack of Mai's puppies? Yeah, says the 8-year-old. Mai is the middle sister, and by far my favorite character of the show, the only one I find interesting. She doesn't have the willpower to continue living the way she does, unable to cope with the constant moving, and ends up shunning everyone out. Before Popotan was made into an anime, it was a graphic novel, a gal game. Hence why the show is full of nudity. But all the sexual scenes the show is based off of are, of course, cut out. That's the show's biggest downfall, from both critics and myself alike. The lolicon-ish due to Mii's age. I kid you not, there's a bathtub scene in every episode. But, there's no sex. This show is not porn. This series really doesn't start getting good until halfway in. Episode 5 and beyond. But don't skip ahead. I will never recommend doing this for any show. The first half of the show is a bit bland and a bit boring, but it's to set up the rest of the show. Trust me on this. With the time traveling going back and forth in time, the writers did a really good job with tying everything together. It's good. It is. Nothing gets left out. No plot holes left unfilled. This show is very colorful. One of the most visually striking animes I have seen. The thing that stands out about the DVD's case is the lack of a missing main character, me. Why the heck is Konami on the cover? Sure, she has a big part of my story, but to have her on the cover instead of a main character, me? I don't get it. I don't. I am in no way ashamed to say this, that I did shed a few tears during a few episodes the first time I watched through. It is a sad show, and if you feel nothing, then you are nothing. It's the Popotan. Popotan are magical dandelions in which they speak. I is able to speak to them, so she can ask for the help in aiding them. It's full of nudity, but all the sexual scenes to show Sheens, sexy Sheens, sexual, sexy Charlie Sheen. Emilio! This show is very colorful. P.S. I have a sense of a strong connection with Mai and what she has to go through. I mean, she's just so fucking adorable. I want her to be my daughter. The maid, Maya, I think this whole time I've been calling her Mia. Or maybe it is Mia, not Maya. I don't know, for just a correction for people who are picky. I also forgot to mention that the main characters, the sisters, do not age outside of the house. So they can be forever young.